The NFL playoffs are here, and this matchup on Wild Card Weekend is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Falcons and the reigning NFC champs, and it's coming up next.
We're across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Straight ahead, it's Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a great one in store between the Atlanta Falcons and the New York Giants. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Play action, Ryan. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And got his man complete. And now the rookie's free. Touchdown, Falcons.
Let's go.
A great play there. 75 yards. And the Falcons will strike first here, this wild card matchup. Extra point through the snowflakes up at the kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Good running right there. And this is a man who's a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete, and able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. And 22 more yards there and another first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
So great throw right there. And what a regular season this rookie had, piloting this offense, guiding them to a division title. And they get the home date here in round one of the playoffs. But, Charles, how do you think they'll play it here? Will they run the same kind of wide-open offense they've run all season, or do you think that they'll try and take some pressure off of the young fella?
Oh, I think they're going high, wide, and handsome in this one. I think it's all out, just as they've been doing all year long, because I think if you try and pull it back now a little bit, you're telling that young man you don't have quite as much confidence in it as you've professed. So go ahead and continue to run your offense. Do the things that got you here. As so many defensive coaches have told you and me, all gas, no brakes. Let it rip.
Second and goal from the 1. Barkley. And he takes it into the end zone for a giant TD. Saquon Barkley punching it in from a yard away. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And oh, he clanks it off the right upright. And it's no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Running left is Edwards. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Ryan now off the bootleg. And that will be incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense.
On the return, here's Agnew. It'll be a 41-yard punt. Give him 5 on the return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley dancing away at the 35. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 47 yards rushing for him already. A terrific first quarter here to begin the playoffs. Now a play fake here on 1st down. That's complete to Slayton. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They'll set up to throw. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. On play action, they'll throw. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. And a nice gain of 21 yards. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Giants have taken the lead. This time, the extra point up and good. That'll make this a 6-point game. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it's capped off by a touchdown run from Saquon Barkley. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to something else.
And maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big. And get.
Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Thank goodness for heaters up here. And thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football and absorb the hits, not easily done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there. And they move this all the way down to the 9. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Another try for Barkley, and he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Giants are able to grow their lead.
So what a first half that he has had running the football. That now 3 touchdown runs.
And I would anticipate that when they get down in the red zone, he's going to get more chances as this game goes on. And I think that the guys blocking for him are going to ask for him to get more chances. They like the rhythm they've developed.
Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead now stands at 13. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
Gus Edwards heading back onto the field. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement down on the scoreboard. Maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but the bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
Well, they haven't established that running game yet. The question is, will they? So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Ryan. Going up top. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Ryan hit, and he lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
82 yards rushing for him in this first half as he has certainly carried over his regular season success into the playoffs.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns.
And the Giants continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
Gano the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Atlanta regains possession of the football.
And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They go play action now. Ryan. Williams brings it in. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. It's a gain of 34. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now a handoff. This is Gordon. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Javon Kinlaw, the big D tackle there to bring him down. On 2nd down, Gordon once more.
Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Ryan. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown.
We'll see if that pick six looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome. But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. Throw to the right here to Gordon. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Throwing again, Ryan. That's taken in, complete to Reynolds. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Here's Ryan. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. On 2nd and goal, Ryan. It's caught on the right side. Williams.
Personal foul. Roughing the captain.
Oh, you gotta do a job, man. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. Now Ryan. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown! Anthony Ferkser, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make this a 19-point ball game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Jamal Agnew now to return it.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Going right side, he finds Slayton. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Now those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. They go play action here on 1st down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He's got him in, complete. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Gano now to add the extra point. Now, these have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
And the Falcons going to get one more drive here in this first half. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go.
On 1st down, Ryan.
That would almost intercept it, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A pretty rocky start in this game for the guy throwing the ball. Already thrown 1 interception. Almost threw a 2nd one right there. All he's doing right now is giving the defense a whole lot of confidence.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. They'll keep it on the ground. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens.
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away.
And no return on this one as that kicks out of bounds, so they'll start just outside of their own 30-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just 1 snap of the football.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And just like that, on we head to half number 2.
Plenty of adjustments likely being made by both teams in their respective locker rooms. To find out who advances to the divisional round, let's get you back out to Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. To return, here's Agnew.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Second half begins with a run from Barkley. Barkley, a 1st down and more. There he goes left side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley, 72 yards.
And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead will swell by 1 more. So they hit pay. Scamper, and a very nice scamper into the end zone for the touchdown. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
So we get set to start this third quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. Looking to throw again on second down. Ryan got a man. That's Rashard Higgins.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Now Ryan on first down.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now the handoff comes to Gordon. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta. Ryan. And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. Leonard Williams in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Throwing on second and long. Ryan. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
We've got plenty of weather here today. We've got some snow going on, and they've come out of a dome. And there have been two ways of getting ready for this. Some have said, don't worry about the weather.
Touchdown, Giants! Evan Ingram, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Gano the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
So out come the Falcons now. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. So you can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense. But when you turn it over, it changes momentum. And when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise it's going to be a long day for you.
On second down, Gordon once more. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
On third down, Ryan. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
He'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
Agnew now to return. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Another drive coming up for New York's offense. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
You know, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them, every move they make works, it clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They give him a gain of 38. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. Now we've got a giant player here slow to get up after that last play. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Wow, and even 200 yards rushing for him now as he has been a central figure in trying to get his guys to the 2nd round.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
He'll look to throw. Touchdown! It's complete.
Jalen Guyton.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Giants get another 3rd-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Well, look, this is a team, Charles. They faced adversity all year long. They had to fight and claw to win that division, but they're putting it all together here in the wild card game.
Feels like a statement, doesn't it? An absolute statement game, a message to the top seeds. Overlook us at your own peril. We're pretty darn good.
And he'll be brought down at what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. In this NFC wildcard matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Gano out to kick this one away.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Atlanta prepped and ready for its next possession. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
And just a yard to go here on 2nd down.
Here's Ryan to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Reynolds. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 22 yards there, a first down. From the shotgun, Ryan. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Ryan's throw into the hands of Reynolds here. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. Gordon loses the football. It's loose. And who's got it? The Giants.
And with that kind of... deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes, but it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they have to be feeling pretty good. Comfortable fourth quarter lead as they take over following the fumble recovery. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. So 3rd down, and the Falcons going with a dime. 6 defensive backs. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. 9 yards that time.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. They'll try the left side. Logan. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And down right around the 37. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities. And we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash too.
And they take a knee.
They said beginning of the season they wanted to get past the wild card round. Well, they just got past the wild card round.